As you guys are probably aware, the situation with Eternal Turn is just blowing up overnight. It is getting crazy. Now, we're not going to talk too much about it today. We're just going to have some fun and draw because I've got a few things that I need to do later. But I'll be up for about 3 hours, I will say. I think we're going to do some little bit of artwork. I started on doing a Bihyeong art yesterday, and I didn't finish it, so we're gonna keep working on it. Hopefully, I'll finish it tonight, maybe after I'm done helping out with Chizu's OBS. But anyway, if you guys aren't keeping up with the drama, you should. It's interesting. It's explosive. Is the thing, and it's stupid. It's so dumb. It's crazy how everything just fell apart the second that like some crazy 0.1% of the Korean player base that is just full of incels went crazy over a voice actor that has nothing to do with them, just because of a translation error or because of some misunderstanding, and then because of the tiniest little bit of pushback, Nimble Neuron simply collapsed under pressure. And the saddest part, I think, is that they had everything going for them. Like, I'm seeing the same sentiment being shared amongst most of the players that I'm talking to. They all have said, like, the same thing, that it's stupid, that it's crazy how this would have been, like, the thing that would have probably fixed the EN side of Eternal Return, which they need. We need badly. Like, we need it so bad, bro. And, like, it probably would have done the thing. Like, it probably would have been the little boost that we needed, but like they couldn't get over the fact that like she made a pun that they didn't like. It wasn't even overtly offensive. Like, it's just a stupid joke. It's not like she's saying something that's like derogatory or anything offensive to anybody. She just made a stupid joke. It's like, even if she said the game was trash, like, I still wouldn't have been that mad. Like, we weren't even supposed to know that it's her in the first place. The only reason we do is because they were crazy enough to sit there and dig through it over the same 24 hours the voice actor was announced. Like, they dug up Crony. We weren't even supposed to know that it was her. It wouldn't save it magically, but it would be the start of the engine. Yeah, it's not gonna like it's not gonna be the same the thing that saves it. But it definitely would be the catalyst. Yeah, it would be like, it would start the fire that they were like starting already building by doing the collaborations and doing the little interactions with the community, especially Atratoma. Like, they were on the right track, and the gameplay loop has been great. I said that. Like, the balance right now is a bit wonky, and we have some issues with the item balance, but like, besides the start of this season, it's been pretty freaking good. It's been pretty good. So I don't understand where this all came from. They were on the right track. They were doing everything that they were supposed to be doing. I was actually singing my praises about Eternal Return for a while. Like, probably like the past 2 seasons, I think have been great. So like, I don't know why they chose to do this. It's just such an out of pocket decision to make when they simply could have answered it by having a conversation with the voice actress. You could have just fucking asked. It would have been so easy. And even if you opted to fire her, that's not the problem. You could have made a public apology and delayed the release of the character in respect to Crony. You could have done that, but you didn't. You could have addressed how toxic your community is and just ignored them. Or you could have just simply done nothing. That would have been less insulting than what they actually chose to do. That would have been less insulting and less damaging. But, you know, it's already done. And now all we can do is sit and protest and wait until we see what NN decides to do next. I can't wait to cover it, I guess, because it's deeply interesting. I mean, this will either like be a great comeback story if they somehow manage to pull themselves together, or this is going to be a permanent scar on their PR record for like the rest of the game's life. And it really depends on like whatever their next move is, because everyone, as I always say, everyone makes mistakes. But the thing that you focus on is not the mistake they made, but what they do afterwards. It's the afterwards. and so far they're not doing very great. They're not doing great. So, deleting Twitter posts in response because your Twitter post is getting negatively flagged, or it's getting community notes and people are flaming you in the top, the description. That's or the comment section. That's not great. That's not great. Silencing comments, not not a fantastic look for you. You're just not like sitting around waiting for it to just magically disappear is not going to work. Not this time, Neuron. You've done this for pretty much every other controversy you've faced, but this time I don't think it's going to happen like that. I don't think it's going to work like that this time. You genuinely pissed people off, and this is going to be something you need to address. And if you don't, it's not going to go away, and it will be worse off than if you just simply apologized. That's all you have to do. You just have to say you're sorry. That's it. It's so fucking easy. Don't sweep this under the rug and expect it to just magically disappear, because we all know that's not how that works. Anyway, it's really up to them what they do. I don't have hopes for Nimble Neuron, at least not big ones, but at least the one takeaway, the one good sentiment we can have from this is that the memes and the community support for Crony have been fucking amazing. I think the only takeaway from all of this that I have in like a positive outlook is that the memes from this are going to be great forever. The memes are hilarious. I love the boar memes. They're so good. And like all the names that people come up with, hilarious stuff. And the artwork I'm doing, good shit, man. Good shit. Speaking of artwork, where is it? Krita, where are you? I have funny things to do today. There we go. Good shit, man. Look at this. It's because of all this that I have Boaryeong. And you know what? I love Boaryeong. I do. She's a great character, and honestly, I might main her because of how funny it is. Yeah, and in support of Crony and whatever voice actor picks this up, because yeah, who knows how long it's gonna be before they unpause their voice acting hiring or for this character. I don't know how long that's gonna take for them, but it's gonna be a while, and we have the first mute character. At least the English is. The other languages are already voicing Bihyeong, so you can still play her in other languages, but you can't hear her in English for a while until they replace the voice actor. We weren't even supposed to know that it was Crony. Like the reason why she uses a different name is because that IP is owned by Hololog. So she's like, to avoid controversy for herself. This is what basically every VTuber does, and I'm surprised I didn't even think about this. The reason why she's using a different name as a voice actress is because it's a side gig. It's her own personal thing, and she doesn't want to use company IP and get in trouble for using that to bolster her other jobs, and other things she does. And that makes sense to me because Crony is an IP that's not owned by her. Yeah, it is her, and it's who she is and it's what she does, but like it's owned by the company. So whatever she does with that name basically like is not really exactly her choice. So she has to separate that from her other job, which is voice acting. And that's what most of the VTubers in the industry do. So you know what? It totally makes sense, and I didn't even think about that. And kind of the whole point why she did that was that we're not supposed to know. But they went and dug it up because that's just how rabid they were about all of this. And it's a 1% of the audience too, that like, and it's not even just KR. Like I see a lot of hostility coming from NA saying that like that that it's all of KR doing this, and that KR is so brutal, KR is so mean, all because they're the favorite kid that they get to say all this shit. No, it's not even the majority of KR. Like we discussed yesterday when we were confronting the drama. Like it's only like 1% or like less than 1% of KR that's doing this. It's just the aggressive minority, and it's not even just KR, it's NA as well. Like we're just as bad as they are. It's just all of the aggressive, toxic, mindless incels that are sitting here creating drama out of nothing simply because they live off of it. That's what they wanted. They wanted this. And Nimble Neuron completely collapsed the second they they had any resistance from KR. They completely collapsed instead of just simply ignoring them. Like, oh god, oh no, 10 people are super upset about this thing. Oh no. What a joke, man. What a friggin' joke. Crazy. Insane that all this happened. I will never believe it. A Spicy's here. Hey, Spicy. Smash? Like, I'm never gonna believe it fully that this happened, but it did. It's crazy shit, man. Let me see. There's her sleeve flare. What do you want, Spicy? What you up to? I can do this better. I think I'm gonna do... Yeah, because her arm is back, so we're not gonna see the curve here. That like button, I messed up the joke. What? You messed something up. Must have. I don't get what you mean. Typing is really not your strong suit. Smash? Well, it worked, if that's what you mean. Oh, you mean the smash the like button? Oh. I mean, yeah, thanks for the call to action. Yeah, you guys should do that. Spicy's right. He's pretty based. That is a good idea, Spicy. I like that. For those who don't know, I am on YouTube as well. Absolutely smash that like button. Go check out my VODs. I've got some other stuff discussing the drama and a bunch of other games. I do a lot of content, so feel free. I've also got a link using the exclamation 4Braincells. All of our channels and links are there, so you can go check them out too. I believe one of the other brain cells is actually streaming right now. I was thinking about inviting her for some yap because I'm gonna hang out with her later though. She's doing a coin dozer game. I forgot what it was called, but like, curious that she picked that. Isn't it beautiful, Spicy? Oh my god, this is so bad. Stupid ass joke. What? The drawing, you dingus? It's right there. It's right in front of your face. You don't see... Yes, you do. Stop gaslighting me. Get out of here. You little content fiend. What the hell do you mean you don't see it? Stop, shut. If I see it on my own screen, then you can see it. Don't play with me. I'm not dumb. So her neckline is covered by these things. I think that's okay. I'm not too worried about the proportions. Like I said last time, it's just a meme art. Like, I'm not that worried about making a perfect drawing here. It'll look fine. See, then she's got like this squiggly thing going on here. Like, why? Why? Spicy when I tell him, let's make a design for people to draw. Fan artable designs so that they can draw us together. And then he goes and makes this bullshit. Yeah, basically what he was asking, essentially. Drawing just some complex shit. Fan artists will absolutely hate Spicy. Like, that's just on brand for him. He would do something like that. Stubborn bastard. And he tells me I'm stubborn. Let's see. So it's got this lining, and then this kind of goes like this number. Or Y. I think I'm gonna leave that for later because I don't want to line it. That looks like a nightmare. I don't think I want to do that right now. And then she's got like this going on. Yeah, it goes down. Nimble, what the Okay, so something like that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably just gonna play the character when she comes out, if I still play the game by then. Because, like, despite the controversy, and I've been telling people, her design is really cute, and I do like it. It is very cute. Your weapon's gonna be hell on earth to draw, and I'm not even sure that I want to do it, but... Because, like, part of me was very tempted make it a portrait, yeah. And then just change the position of her arms so that she's like doing peace signs. It would be a whole lot easier if I did this. She feels like she's the third girl character that bonks with big stick. You know what? That is a fair point. Give us a mage and ADC. Give us a support. We have, what, like 7 support characters, and like 2 of them don't even feel like support characters. But like support's a weird role to define now because they've changed it so much to where like we don't think healing when we think support because there's like 2 characters that could do that. Healing that matters at least, you know? But it's like, why is Adina a support character? She's not. Also, welcome back, by the way, Spartan. Always happy to see someone that joined me recently still here. That's always nice. As a Garnet Mirka fan? Well, yeah, and like those 2 are fairly recent, or at least Mirka is. She literally just came out. And it's like, I do like her design by herself. It's a very cute character. It's not overly complex. Like you could take a lot of things away and you could still obviously tell that it's her, and that's just the mark of a good design. I think that it's just very cute. It's very nice. Carney was a great voice for the character. Carney would have been great as a voice for the character. Anyway, I'm sure they'll find one that works just as well. Yeah, another big stick character, and you probably know she's just gonna be a bruiser, because like another one, another big stick bruiser character. Have we already seen like what she does, or did we just get a character release thing? Did we delay that just because of the controversy? Because I'm sure we would have found out by now what she does. Did they already put that out? I don't think they did because I didn't see it when I was scrolling Twitter. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the position of the arms. Her skills were kind of shown in the reveal trailer, but I don't know what does what. Fair enough. Which of course was removed. They took it away. They took it away, dude. What even? It's unbelievable. The more I like process everything that's gone on in the past 3 days, the more it just does not make sense, and I just like, did it really happen? Did it really happen? I don't know. I feel like the Jedi mind trick going on already. I feel the nimble neuron mind trick going on in my head. Like, did that really happen? I'm already starting to forget because it's just like there's no way that it happened, right? It's too stupid. There's no freaking way that they would blow all of the development they've had with the fans and all the trust that they've built over the past 3 successful seasons. Like, there's no way they would just waste all of their momentum over something that dumb. There's no way. Apparently there is. Apparently there is. Yes way, because it happened. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let me find another pose reference. Give me one moment. Inosuke. Let me find a pose reference. Pinterest. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Looking through peace sign things. This one's kind of cute. Wait, I like this one. Hold on. Because I know what I could do with this. That's cute. I like that. Alright, let me figure out where like the general shape would be. Do you still play Spartan? Like after all this? I'm sure you do, because it sounds like most people who have played the game for a while probably still will. I don't think that's ever going to change. Maybe we'll lose some people, but like for the most part, I think like the common person just has been dealing with this for so long that I don't think it's going to really affect the current player base that much. But it will definitely damage their reputation with anybody who thinks or has thought about playing the game, because now their perception of it is definitely warped. I mean, I wouldn't say warped because they're not wrong. Like if they think that it's just like a game where the developers and are doing all this shit, they're not wrong because it happened and they do. It's not the first time that we've had drama like this with some kind of like content creator, you know? It's like every other day of the week we seem to have some kind of drama going on. So like, you know, perceptions are not technically skewed. But if there were anybody that was thinking about playing the game, they probably aren't anymore. And I don't blame them. The sad thing is that it's really fun. It genuinely is like the best MOBA I've ever played and probably ever will play. Like, seriously, it's a good freaking game. It's just that it's just run by a bunch of morons, man. So I'm just gonna sculpt like the hand shape here, and then I'll deal with it when I'm in the line art layer. Just want to figure out where the hand is in reference to the arms mainly. I can do the hand in line art. I don't know whether I'm gonna keep playing the game or not. I was talking about that with my Eternal Return VTuber friends, like where we stand after all this, and we're not really sure right now. I think the thing that will decide it for us is just where they go from here. Because if Nimble actually does make like a serious comeback somehow, whatever they plan to do, then then we'll stick around. But we're pretty pissed off with the way that it's being handled right now. But in all fairness, so but the game is fun. That's the worst part, is that it's actually really good, and it just needs better leading. It just needs better management, basically. Where's that community? Where's the person that like handled all of the XQC drama when that happened? Who was the community manager in NA for that? Because whoever it was is probably like the major reason why it didn't go like completely explosive when that all happened. Because even that wasn't nearly as bad as this. They have like no PR. Do they even have a community manager? Is it Windy? Do we count that? Because I don't know. He seems just kind of like the face for the announcements when it comes to the NA server. I don't know. They had a guy during early access, but I can't remember his name for the life of me. They did, and it's like, did they ever rehire after that? It seems like they must have had a community manager, right? They must have replaced him. You don't think they did? That I don't think they did either, based on how things are going. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't be as bad as it is. They need to figure out who it was that was managing them, and rehire whoever it was. Please, desperately. You need it so bad. Like, at this point, hire anyone, bro. Anyone. Pay someone. I'm sure someone in the freaking Discord will do it for free. Oh my god. And that hand looks kind of tricky, so I'm gonna put this under sketch layer quick, and I'm just gonna use that hand pose because I really don't want to deal with that. Let's see where I think the hand would be in reference to the model. The guy was the one who did all the marketing outside of KR. I think he's the one that got Hololive ad streams. You think so? Because like it seems like he was still around for that, right? That probably was the same person that handled the XQC drama and was the reason why they got those collabs. Let's just borrow this hand structure. I'm not really in the mood to take a picture of my own hand or go looking for references or figure that out. I'll adjust it once I start drawing the rest of the model. That's usually what I do, is I'll sculpt the hand, figure out where it is, and then adjust the proportions myself. what I normally do. Find the ironic moment we started criticizing the game, this stuff happens. Yeah, isn't it so weird, May? Also, welcome in. If any of my mods here can you give May a shout out real quick? She is one of my best friends. She's my fellow ER creator. She was there for the Yap session that we did a couple days ago. Literally like the same 24 hours that all of this happened overnight. It literally dropped like the second we all went to bed. We woke up and all this shit happened. And we're like, what? What happened? A VA got fired? Oh, okay, that's nothing new. Wait, who was it? It happened. Why? And then like all of this shit just like exploded. Literally minutes. Yeah, exactly. Like, cause I remember someone mentioned it while we were yapping, and we brushed it aside because we weren't worried about that, you know, and we didn't think anything of it when they said it because we didn't know about all the other stuff. We just heard a voice actor got fired, and we're like, oh, okay. It's like that's unfortunate. Anyway, and we went back to talking about other stuff. Like we didn't even really think about it. That's the thing, is like this isn't the first time that's happened. This has happened with many other characters on the roster where they've either had skins adjusted or removed or voice actors fired for some reason. And it's usually because of some political issue. I don't really judge companies on that per se. I think that it's a company's right to have a say in like the politics and actions of the person they hire. That's a completely different conversation. There are a lot of like caveats though, so I think it's a case by case scenario. Um, but like sometimes it does matter. Like if you're a voice actor for a game and you're using your role in that game to express your political opinions, that's not your job and that's not what you're there for. And if they don't align with the company and the company doesn't want you doing that, that's your fault. And they have every right to deal with you. So, you know, but like that's not what Crony was doing at all. That has nothing to do with her. She didn't do any of that. Should not have any political combo in their stance with funny haha game. Yeah, like company and voice actors should just not. Just the same rule for the voice actor. I want to clarify that just for the people that might be hearing my take and go, "Huh? What?" No, it's the same rule for the game. Just don't put politics in games. Don't use your role as a voice actor to go parrot your frickin' politics in a game. And don't use your stance as a gaming company to develop things that just like parrot whatever the hell you're trying to put it. It's like you don't always need to make a statement, bro. It's a freaking video game. Not everything needs to be a statement, and you don't need to put your personal politics into that stuff. Everyone's just sick and tired of it. You want to make political conversations? Go do it on Twitter. Paimon? Yeah, Paimon VA. Oh my god. Yeah, like I don't know what the development of that is. I haven't checked in like the last like half a year, I think. But like I remember when that started happening and I'm like, dear God, like make this worse for yourself. Jeez. Using Blue Sky as a politics app when it's supposed to be for fucking voice acting. Like what's your deal? Alright, let's clean this up. Actually, hold on. I should go back and just clean up underneath on the liner. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's smart. Yeah, VAs, writers, and animators need their rights to fair pay and hours and not have their work fed by AI. But I don't think Hoyo even is involved in the US, at least with that. Yeah, they're not. Not at all. Like, so it makes no sense, you know? Yeah, and like the voice actors' politics have nothing to do with the company or the game. So so for them to go and use their position as a voice actor for the game to push their personal politics, that's your problem. If you want to post stuff as a creator and you just happen to be a voice actor, you're not using your role as a voice actor or your job as a voice actor as a means of pushing your politics. That's just what you do. If you separate your work life from your politics, you are far less likely to run into problems. Shocker. I know. Huge shocker. Maybe just separate your work life and your projects from your politics. Maybe don't include those two things, and people be a whole lot less upset. He also took a stand, but not against Toyo, but to stand with his fellow VAs who need it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I understand why he clapped back. But like, see, he didn't use his position or his stance on a website or whatever to push his politics. He just said, "Hey, I don't agree with this," and like he can. Yeah, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just when you're using your job as a voice actor or a game developer to push your personal ideologies, maybe just don't. Like, if I'm using my VTubing as a means of pushing my personal ideologies, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't, but I could, right? And no one's gonna have a problem with that. Well, unless you disagree with me. But like, you're going to have far less of an issue with that, right? Because it's my personal thing, you know? I'm not using my stance in a company or anything like that to push an ideology. Let's see. I'm figuring out her anatomy. I think this side can be pushed in. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to adjust some of it. Like, I'm not trying to make a perfect drawing, but I do want it to look good, you know? I think I can push this part in. It's wrong layer. So you didn't have an entire community harass another VA? Yeah, he didn't call people to harass. He just said he was just defending them. Yeah. Like, he didn't attack, he just defended. It's like you didn't even denounce the actions of uh Karina or any of the others, right? He didn't even denounce them. He's just defending the people that they're attacking. Like, that's the most normal, civil way you could go about that. I'm gonna cut this in half, I think. I don't want to do all the work in the middle.
What's up, June? You need something?
What's up? Thank you for that. Yeah, that's my check-in sound, basically. Because I know a lot of people like to have those.
I'm gonna drink till I reboot.
There's my hydrate sound. God damn.
Taste the love!
Are you just trying all my sounds because you've never tried them before? I guess, yeah, you've never used them before, so fair enough. See, there we go. Her body was too wide. I made her too muscular because I was using a Inosuke's reference. So let me push everything together. I still want it to look good. Alright, so just her anatomy. So closer in there. That makes more sense to me. Ooh, Cyberpunk. Yeah. Yeah, did you see that finally? I retweeted it on my Twitter. You can imagine how insanely excited I am about that. It's sad, kind of, because like I'm the only one that has like that hyper specific uh fascination with both of those IPs. So to see them together, I'm going as insane as Shelly was with Eternal Return and Guilty Gear because he's seeing like two of his favorite game IPs going together. Oh yeah, you know what I'm gonna be streaming basically nonstop when it comes out. You guys are welcome to check it out. If you're still apprehensive about playing Wuthering Waves, I can show you. You can watch me play it and then see if it looks interesting to you. You can always do that. I will happily show you. Cult of the Lamb? Well, I mean, yeah, when they announce their next update, which I don't know if they have already, actually. They might have put their next update out on Twitter. I'm not sure what their next action is. I haven't looked. Inosuke. Inosuke flashbang. But yeah, I will be playing Cult of the Lambs update whenever they put that out. I don't even know what it is because we just got Woolhaven and they lost Riverboy. Rest in peace, Riverboy. Still upset about that. Gnomes, alright. If you want to yap while I'm live, I'm going to be up for a couple more hours. So if you want to hang out and just talk about stuff, I'm sure you're catching up on all the drama right now, right? Since I think you just got home, based on what time it is. I just need the arm to be greened up because I'm going to obviously give her the sleeves. The rest of her arm is what I'm worried about. And I'm still sad that Riverboy's gone. He was the sole voice actor for every character in Cult of the Lamb and music producer for all of the tracks in it. And Woolhaven, I think, was his last project. And he was such a good indie artist. The fact that the music is fair use with credit, like, dude, we don't deserve them. We don't. I will forever support Cult of the Lamb. This is so fitting because I believe she's based on Dokkaebi. So the this is honestly way more fitting for her character personality than Inosuke's pose. But she's got the boar mask. I'm gonna do the hair as well if you're curious. Like, she's basically just wearing Inosuke's mask. She'll still have the hair behind her. I'll do all of that afterwards. Oh, it was funny because like my chat while I was playing Cult of the Lamb, doing all that content a while back, like they used that excuse to call me a furry, as if Cult of the Lamb makes me a furry. Like, just because all of the characters are animals, they're cartoon, dude. Chill. Like, they're just trying to make up any reasons they can. Just coming up with shit. I don't know what I did. I was talking to Shelly about that. Like, what did I do? I'm so nice and normal and wholesome, but like for some reason I just invite all of the crazy. I don't know what I did. You guys are such sweethearts to all of my friends. You're so nice to them. You never say anything. You don't troll them half as bad as you troll me. What did I do? You do it affectionately, I know. Cringe. Alright, there's her hand shape. I'm going to adjust this, obviously. Let's see that because I need to do her sleeveys. Worry about this one because it's gonna cover a lot of things underneath it. Let's see. I can get rid of the arm now. I don't need it. I just needed the hand. What's going on? What, you don't know? Oh god, Abyss. Weren't you here yesterday for like the drama? It's all over my Discord, bro. And my Twitter. It is all over Eternal Return right now. And of course, because Eternal Return concerns me, it's all over my content as well. There's a lot of drama going on with the game. It's funny, I'm still seeing people in the official Eternal Return Discord that don't know what's going on, and they come back and they see all of us spamming boars, and they just have no clue what the hell is happening. So people gotta fill them in. Pick a world? What I have? So yeah, I have Eternal Return character design. I'm doing artwork, and I've got Cult of the Lamb music playing in the background. Yeah, forgive me for having a lot of interests. Where did my reference go? There we go. I guess I could delete the other ones. Well, I still need the Inosuke reference. Not for the pose, but for the face. I'm not on art category? Well, no, because I'm drawing Eternal and I'm talking about Eternal. I might even go play some later. I don't know, I'm kind of curious how people are acting in game. I'm assuming, like, I think I know exactly how they're acting in game. But I'm kind of curious to see if I can get some games and see how the player base feels right now after having so much going on. I mean, if I stream to Eternal Return, I just get better traction, so it is partly for the viewership. Where would your sleeveys be, huh? Where would they be? Come up here. I need to see your arm. Okay. So they've got like this circular end shape, and then they floof out outwards. We're gonna try that. So, I guess it would be. What you been up to, Abyss? Besides watching Yokai fail all of his solos. Just kind of cone backwards. Okay. Probably like that. Yeah. Let's move this arm down a bit. I think her shoulder would be right about there. mean, you know, Abyss, once I start making my own music in the future, I can just use that on my streams. I don't have to worry about using any other music. Who knows when that'll be, though? 3 stream? Yeah, you lost all your stream streak. You were sleeping? Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, at least you got your sleep. It is very important. You guys don't gotta have stream streaks for me to know how much you support me. It's not important. It is fun to have, though. Figure out how your sleeves would work, girly. Why you got these weird ass sleeves? They're cute, but damn. I think I'll make it come out like this a bit. I've been waiting for you to sleep so I can stream and take away your streak. Not at all. You actually get to maintain your stream streak by watching VODs, but Twitch has not been uploading my VODs. I don't know why they stopped doing it. I have it on auto upload, and then suddenly they just decided they didn't want to do that anymore, I guess. I think it's like a bug or something. Because like it shouldn't have turned off. I have that setting on. Get mad at Twitch. Don't get mad at me. I didn't do anything. I stream the same time every single day. I don't know what you mean. I've been doing that for like a year. I've been 3 p.m. PST consistently for like a year. With very little to no deviation. It's pretty impressive now that I think about it. Damn. I'm proud of myself. Committing to something that consistently, that is pretty impressive for me. Yeah, waiting. I totally planned my stream schedule just to diss you. Yeah. Totally. Abyss really likes to think that I hate him, and I don't know why. Maybe he's into it. I don't know. Oh, you know what was funny, Abyss? Because before you got here, I was saying like, am I the bow of the group? Because I think I'm normal and I think I do normal things, but like my chat does not reflect that I do normal things. Y'all are not normal. The shit you say to me. Y'all are not. You are unhinged as hell, and it's not like you're like that all the time. You're only like that with me. God forbid you say those things to my friends. I don't know what I did. And you know what? It was funny because I asked my mutual friend Z, like, what is it just the energy that I put off? Is it just the vibes that people get from me? And you know what she said? She said bottom energy. Is that the truth? Is that just what it is? Do I just give you guys bottom energy? Is that what it is? Tell me it's not true. It can't be. There's no fucking way it's true. Come on. You guys are my chat. You gotta tell me it's not true. You don't know? Should I do a poll? Should I do a public poll? Ask Mason? Yeah, Mason, do I get bottom energy? Is that what it is? Is that why my chat is so chaotic? Like, is this the reason why you guys are like this? Because it's just me and it's just been me, but I didn't want to admit it, and I didn't know what it was, and that's it. Do I just, I don't know, tag him in the Discord maybe. I'll do that and see. Is that the energy? I mean, I think Chizu also said that one time. I don't know. I don't remember. It's funny. Yeah, you should have seen my reaction to when Z said it. I gotta go remember and clip that. I don't make clips anymore, but like maybe I'll make some every now and then when I have time. I don't know. I have so many projects. I really want to make clips. Like lately, I've just had so many good ideas for clips, and I want to make them because like the channel is growing, and I'm like, well, it would just be a really smart move for me to do that again. And it's not that I necessarily hate them that much. It's just that like I much rather make long form content, and I don't have all the time in the world to make stuff. But like they're so funny, and I want to make them so bad, but like I just don't have the time. My reaction. Maybe I'll go and find it at least, just so you can see it, because it was hilarious. I haven't seen it, but I just remember how I felt. The disbelief. The straight disbelief. Like, oh my god, man. The betrayal. If I could find it, you know what I should do? I should I should make the clip, and then I should post it on my Twitter and tag Z and just see what she said. Oh my god. I so badly want to do it. Because like I'm not like I barely know Z, but like, you know, what's a better way to make a new VTuber friend than to clip a hilarious interaction that we had one time? What better way to cement my friendship with someone than to clip them calling me bottom energy on stream in my chat? I just know she was like dying laughing. I just know. She was in my chat saying that shit. She popped in, just dropped that one on me and leave. God. Z, if you're watching this, I swear. You and the rest of my friends are part of the problem. This is why they treat me like this. It can't be me. You say they shit and then they believe it. My friends in my chat are so mean to me. They said bottom energy and they're laughing at me. God. Nah, it's okay. I just know because you're all a bunch of 20-somethings like me. So when you say unk or bottom energy, I know that you're just like coping. Because you are too, motherfucker. You are too. You can't hide it. The chat is the reflection of the streamer. If I'm a bottom, what does that make you? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. I played the reflection card. That's right. What are you gonna do now? Probably just gonna call me a bottom again. Probably just gonna be like Abyss and just whine in my Discord, say he's being mean to us, as if like I didn't have a reason. Believe whatever I want. That's what I tell you. That's what I tell you guys when you say furry. That's what I tell you. Because you can think whatever the hell you want, but you don't have any solid evidence to prove that I am one. The second you come up with something, then we'll talk. Mean. No, but Unclus is funny as hell. That's a name that like can stay. I like that one. I like that one. We cooked with that. Let's see. How the hell does your sleep work? Is it just... Because I feel like... I just gotta trust the process. I think it's the lighting that's throwing me off, because like there's no defined edges on when this like cones outward. They use the lighting to show that it is doing that. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, which means I just need to trust the process. Basically, what I think I can do is I just need to find where the edges are, and then just worry about that, and then I'll do the cuff later because it'll be shown with lighting. So pretty much just worry about the outside shape, and then do the cuff later. Kind of give myself like an idea of where this is going. Like that, so that I know right about there. Also, as I make artwork and stuff, I can just feel my talent growing. I'm getting better at it, Abyss. Turns out practice works. It's crazy. Holy shit. I feel like I have so many art ideas. I had another one that would be super cute because Cheesy's just gone like full goth, and I've also just gone full goth. So I'm like, wouldn't it be adorable if I did an artwork of Chizu doing my eyeliner? How cute would that be? Like it's just a little one-off art of her and me just doing like nails and eyeliner. That'd be adorable. Talk shit to you and was so mean. I even kicked you. I don't think I kicked you. I don't know what you mean. So mean and rude. Abyss, we keep talking to each other like this. They're gonna think we like plenty fighting. I don't know. I think Spicy might get a little jealous. Wait, maybe no. Then we should keep doing it. Yeah. We should keep doing it. Wait, we could make Spicy jealous. Wait, Abyss. We could make Spicy jealous. Although he's probably watching, so he probably knows already that would be our plan. Spicy isn't mean. I'm mean. Spicy is mean as shit. What do you mean? This is what I mean, dude. It's like what did I do? Genuinely, what did I do? I did nothing wrong. Who hurt you? Don't you say it was me. Shut up. Don't you answer that. It was rhetorical. Never seen Spicy in your dreams? Oh, right. Wait, you dream about me? Oh. You. And the thing that I'm focused on is like, oh, wait, you dream about me? That's so sweet. She needs to focus on that. Isn't that sweet? Abyss dreams about me. So does Lamb, but he doesn't dream about me kicking him. Oh my god, Abyss. Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no. You know, it'd be kind of a fun idea, this. You know, I saw some of my Oshis doing this, so I'm like, that kind of sounds like fun, but I don't know if you guys would want to do it. They do like try not to laugh challenges, but like, you know, if they laugh, they get some kind of punishment, right? And I would obviously let you guys pick what we would do. I would put it on a wheel, and then I'd spin that shit, and then I gotta do whatever it lands on. And of course, you guys could pick the your own Oshi. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, the famous VTuber Abyss. But like, you guys would pick the memes, right? And since my mods are here and they know what's allowed and what isn't, you guys could just like vet them, you know, and pick whatever. And then I'll let you guys pick the punishments too, if you want. You guys decide, and then I just try not to laugh at your stupid memes you'd send me. Mods where? Yeah, where are my mods? Are you not modded on my Twitch, Abyss? You're modded in my Discord. You should be modded in my Twitch. Did one of them not remod you? Where's Mason? Where's my head mod? Get him out of here. get him in here. Where's my head mod? He didn't remod you. Oh, you unmodded yourself. Okay. I was like, did you remove a message one time and we just forgot to give it to you again? Well, that's fine. Nah, if you did it to yourself, that's fine. You're about to ban someone, so you thought so? Well, if you want to ban someone, I don't have a problem with that, depending on who it is. Oh, speaking of, there's a clip by, you did on Yokai stream too? Wait, who did you ban? I'm curious. Well, you can tell me if you want while I tell a story. But like, I was watching my YouTube shorts as typical, and I saw Henya pop up, and it was a clip of her wondering, well, what happens when the creator bans themselves from their own stream? And I'm like, huh, I never thought of trying that before. And like, I don't know if it was a joke or like if it actually happened, but the stream just goes dark. It just shows the disconnecting. And I'm like, shit, I literally just saw her do it, but I'm like, now I'm kind of curious. Was it faked or did that actually happen? You just been irritable? You just want to ban people because you're irritable? Yeah, I feel that. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, we've been arguing a lot, but it's okay, man. Like, I'm not gonna take it anything personally. I don't judge you. Like, sometimes we're just irritable. Sometimes we just argue. We're very different people, and that's what I like about my audience, is that you guys are all so uniquely different. And you're not afraid to tell me that. You're not afraid to be yourselves because you know, even if we disagree, even if we fight, I'm not going to judge any one of you. I'm not going to hold you, like, I'm not going to make it personal. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to take it to stream. There doesn't need to be videos about it. No drama. I do hate you. God, you want me to hate you so bad. I genuinely, like, you must just be into it. Hey, at least if you are, then it's fine. It's cool. You can at least say so. You just gotta tell me, bro. You can admit it. It's okay. I'm not gonna judge you. I mean, you already told me you dream about me. Yeah, that's my takeaway. What did you think I was gonna say? You've been here a while, brother. You know what I'm gonna say. So desperate. I don't know. You seem pretty desperate to want me to hate you. For some reason. Never. I could never hate you. Shut your Batman ass up. You've been here forever, man. There is no one, Abyss. This is the thing, is that besides Spicy, I don't think there's anyone else that I argue with as much as I argue with you. I think I actually argue with you more than I argue with Spicy. And that is a good thing. Because no matter how much we fight, we only just continue to be friends. And it seems that it only gets better as we fight more and more. And at least to me. I don't know, because I just get to understand you better, dude. And I don't ever judge you. You just build different. You sure are. Every single one of you is. You watch me. I mean, like, you've supported me this long. Yeah, I would consider each one of you built different. I mean, I see the type of shit you guys do. You guys tell me all the time. Not everyone's Batman. Yeah, you're 100% right about that. No arguments there. So stupid. Every time I zoom out and I look at it. Oh my god, man. What the hell am I doing? I've never drawn a meme art before. At least not for like anything other than emotes. I've never done something like this. Alright, let me do the rest of the body here, and then I'll do some hair. And I think it's about ready for color, and then I'll do the details. But I really need to understand how the hell her top works. I think it's just gonna be like this, right? And then... Abyss, I'm a pretty talented creator and artist, and this is what I'm using my talent for. This is what I'm doing with it. I stole your talent? Mm-hmm. I sure did. He's so grumpy.
I'm gonna drink till I reboot.
I'm gonna drink it till I reboot. Did I drink the last time? I don't think I did. No, I didn't drink when May redeemed it. I'll do 2. Let's see. I think I got a better idea of how this is working now. Yeah, I think like it wasn't it being like too complex. It's just that I had the proportions all wrong. I'm not used to drawing women. That's for sure. Like I draw Chizu a lot, but I think that's the only one I really draw. It's been a while since I've drawn her anyway. I mean, that's kind of what I want to do an artwork. I never did finish the one I was doing for May though. Eepy? Well, if you're tired, get some sleep, man. I can always leave my art stream on and fall asleep. If you need me to wake you up, I'm sure I can have my chat spam confetti when you need to be up. We'll do that again. I'm surprised that worked the last time. Remember that? That was fun. You'll be looking? Alright, man. Get some rest. Hope you sleep well. I could be drawing models for people. I could be working on my own model. I could be doing artwork for that. But I chose to draw Inosuke and Bihyeong fan art by combining them in response to the Eternal Return drama. You know what? The freedom of being an artist. Isn't it a wonderful thing? I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm like, oh, Boaryeong would be so funny. Imagine they added that as a skin. Oh, wait, I'm an artist. I can just draw it. If I want something to exist, I can simply make it. I'm gonna shade everything myself when I do it. Or in color, I think. God, there's so much intricate detail to you. She's crazy. Like, do I really want to draw this thing? Put the shape of it here. Does help hide the shoulder a bit, which is nice. Don't have to draw it. I want to add some color just to it, just to help my eyes figure out where everything is. Boaryeong. You will be cemented in the character's legacy. Looks like the top of it is about the same color. So I'll just do that with this kind of gray. Yeah, it's a little different from the one I'm using on the skirt. Just line it with that and then brighten it. I might go over it and line it better just to make it easier to paint. Yeah, let's do that. I can leave this paint. I just want to line over it better. Make the lines a little more clearly defined. I just know the main server will love this artwork. They're going crazy with the boar memes right now. She's got like pointier fingertips because of her nails. She's got like this weird thing going on. I'm gonna do that here. bit of it. Keep going. And then I'll add some color and then do the rest of the detailing. And we'll shade it. I'm blazing through this line art right now. I also usually use solid lines. I kind of like the softness of this brush. We'll see how it looks in the end with my cell shading and whatnot, because I don't typically use this brush, so but I wanted to try it and see how it goes. Kind of like it. We'll see. Depends on how it looks with my rendering. Yeah, if Nimble Neuron says anything while I'm live, let me know, alright? Because we got like another hour and 20 minutes where something totally could happen while I'm not looking, because that's what they did last time. So yeah, it seems like when I'm not paying attention, everything happens. The second I look away, that's when everything happens. But I was on Twitter and Discord all morning today, just waiting for something to happen, so I can have like a news update for stream. But nothing yet. We're still waiting on Nimble Neuron to address it if they're going to. We're not even sure that they will, because like they don't typically. So, and that's for drama that's not been bad like this before, like not as bad. It's never been this bad. So like who knows? They might just like not know what to do about it and just think that they can just do nothing and expect that to work. No one's really sure. It would be a very Nimble Neuron thing to do. I mean, honestly, I think the end goal of this would to just be like have an apology, and then that's about it. You know, that's really all we're asking at this point is just apologize, bro. Address it, say you fucked up, apologize, and then we'll move on. Also, don't listen to the insults. That would be another big thing. Learn from this time, and don't just apologize. Don't do it again. If these people are freaking out, ignore them, bro. Like, you're not gonna get rid of the damage. That's the thing. The damage is already done, and they didn't control it, so it already happened. So, really, the only thing you can do is just bite the bullet and make sure that there isn't more damage than you've already caused. That's all you can do. You can't get rid of the one you've already did. It's done, dude. Just say whatever you're gonna say and hope that it works out, I guess. Alright, yeah, let's lay some color down. It'll help me figure out where all the details and everything is. Just kind of looking at it. And you are as pale as me, really. I mean, that's not true. I'm the most pale thing out there, but like this is very light skin. I mean, she is bright lighting. She's in bright lighting, so there's that too. My goodness. See the sun reflecting off of you. She's not allowed to drive around during the day because she's blinding to the other drivers. Alright, so this is an interesting thing. So she's got like a gradient on her fingers. I'm just going to do the normal skin color that she's got here. And then I'll apply the green gradient afterwards. It's crazy that they're doing drops. Like, I noticed that. I didn't see it before, but they're doing drops right now. Like, oh, brother. Yeah, that'll totally make up for all of the drama right now. Yeah, drop season. Players are definitely concerned about that. I love my 100 A coins. Just saying, like, Boaryeong skin would be kind of cool to have in game. It'd be kind of funny. This is basically just white. Yeah, it's pretty much just white. Oh, actually, it's visibly darkened. Okay, I can see. Visibly different. That's good. Interesting gray they chose for this. I feel like I've used this before. I mean, it's just your standard blue gray. just a bunch of gray so far. I'll be adding the red eventually. Let's do the red on the jacket real quick. What's the inside of your jacket color? It looks like it's another gray. You see that? I'll probably just use that then. Interesting. Red. Who's the one that's in shadow? I'll just snatch the same gray that they used there. It's like a green. It's got the green color to it to match her hair. It's a very interesting color choice. It goes with the red, I will admit. I don't need that reference anymore. Get rid of that. That one I do need. Yeah, so you have a white here and then a gradient to red. And you also have this mask thing that I'm probably not going to draw. Because, like, I don't want to. I mean, it's pretty much concealed. I can just kind of put it here. Yeah, I'll just copy the shape they've got going on here. And that'll bring out the silhouette on the left a little bit. Doing this on paint layer by accident? Oh yeah. Or on the I'm putting this on my reference layer. Oopsie. adorable. I feel like Spartan's gonna have bat character fatigue. Imagine the next one's also a bat character. And it's some spunky girl again. They just keep doing it. Let me line this bow better real quick. Get the underneath color on this so it gradients. I'll do that real quick. So we're just gonna put this red darkest one. It's got brown. Oh. And then I'll just gradient it manually. You. Not that brush. That's for Project Guy. Alright, it's got like these silver strips on it where the light hits it. This is such a pain in the butt. Why? Why, Nimble? You just get this shape on it. Where the hell are your lines going? I'm looking at this. I'm like, bro, what the hell is this? How any artist feels looking at Project Kai, including me. Okay, that'll suffice for now. How are you, Lamb? I'm putting some color down on her first before I continue doing the details. She's got a little bit of intricacy, and I'm not really sure where all of it is. So some color will help my eyes to figure that out. Let's see. It looks like she's got this belt thing. Now that I'm looking at it. Oh, I see. It goes underneath this. So. Okay. So, like, right about there. There's like this black belt. Oh, I did the lines on color layer. Hold on. Wrong layer. Okay. Skin tone. Did we already do skin tone? It's not the same color. Hold on. There it is. Let's see. I don't think I did skin. Boaryeong. She's beautiful. Yeah, you can kind of see where the outfit's going now that you got some color down. It makes more sense to the eyes this way. It'll be easier to do the details. Yeah, I don't do all my detailing all in the line art phase before I do some color. I kind of do it backwards for some people because it just makes more sense to me visually when I'm looking at stuff. I can contextualize where things are easier when I've got some color. Let's see, does that go over the top? Yeah, it does. And she also has like this little bit of black, which I didn't do here. Okay, hold on. Simple fix. Put it in right there. Thinner. Give me that color. Right, yeah, her jacket goes over the top, that makes sense. And then this gray also continues here. Oh, that's a white strip at the top here. I see what it is. I wonder how long it's gonna take before a cosplayer uh just does a Bihyeong cosplay and just wears Inosuke's mask. They're gonna do it. I know they are. Someone will. It just I don't know when or who's gonna do it. I mean, usually it's the Korean people that do the cosplays, most of them. Um, so I don't imagine that they would maybe do the boar cosplay, but maybe they would. Maybe some funny person's gonna do the boar cosplay. Be great. I would love to see it. Darn it for you. I got you a reference image. Got the artists and the cosplayers tag teaming them. Yes. Yes. I like her colors too. This is base color I'm slapping on. Not even done with all the details. Where's Inosuke? Inosuke. Oh, not that. Inosuke, I need you for your boar mask color. Yeah. I need your colors, homie. Start with those beautiful orbs of yours. You can see it forming. Or maybe should I do it in her colors? I wonder. Kind of like the brown he's got down here. I mean, I should use a deeper brown just because, like, that's the color of the boars in game. You know? I need to line the eyes real quick because I didn't. Does she have makeup? I have an idea. Oh, she does? Use this brush. Lazy bum. I'll have to reline that hat too. But I want to just like get the makeup down because it's so funny what I see in my head. The vision that I have for this is you probably know where I'm going with this, actually. You're probably aware. And I didn't even do that on the right layer. Of course I did. Oh my god. Give the boar makeup. Yes. Oh my god. Artists can do whatever the hell they want. You're back? Welcome back. Just laying down my base color. I want to at least get the base color done, and then we can work on the details tomorrow? What's today? Oh, today's a Friday. Crap. Alright. Well, then I'll work on it over weekend. And if I don't finish it over the weekend, because I have video editing to do, then we'll work on it on Monday. I'm tempted to do the mask in her colors. Because I think it would be kind of cute. Or I'll just find the boar from Eternal Return and just use its colors, so it makes more sense. I'll probably even just do that. Giving the boar makeup. Isn't it nice? Isn't it lovely, Lamb? Don't you love that I'm an artist and we could just make whatever the hell we want? We're like, oh, that's a hilarious meme. Oh, right, I can just draw that. What do I mean? I wish that someone could put that in the game. Well, I can't put it into the game. but I can make it exist. Good news for NTE. They finally addressed the AI problem. Oh, yeah. After the Iron Mouse thing, I was assume they would. Let's see. Let me read that real quick. First, they talk about it, and it was just for minor stuff, and now they are removing it. That's why I don't mind AI, because I haven't seen it in my playthrough that to say it's minor. Yeah, like, that's the thing, is that I'm not going to freak out over Clair Obscur using minor AI usage just to fill in certain assets and stuff. It's just filler stuff that you're not even going to notice, you know? It's like, okay, then who cares that it's there? The thing is that it does take resources to make, but like the thing is, there was an interesting tweet that I saw recently talking about how Neurosama is kind of just like a rejection of the theories that we have and opinions we have about AI, and that it can be used normally. And there's nothing wrong with Neurosama. Like, I have no issue with Neuro, because like despite it being AI, it's completely run and self-contained by Beetle. So, and like that's entirely his project. It's run by his home computer. So like, I have no issue with that because it's not hurting anyone. So I imagine that the AI that these development studios might be using could possibly be using their processors, and there's no way to know that. But it's like, I just assume that they probably are, because they're running everything on their softwares and stuff. I don't know how it works. I don't know how they do it, but like, if the concern has always been like the cost of using AI is electricity and water, and if it's being used, it doesn't matter what it's being used for. It's consuming things that we don't have for a thing that we would rather not use, that you could just pay someone to do. Like, yeah, it's time consuming, it's tedious work, no one wants to do it, but at the end of the day, someone was going to be paid to do that, and instead they're generating it using resources and technology that we don't have regulation for, and is just like consuming all of these resources, you know? For Clair Obscur was 100% excusable. Yeah, it was. It was supposed to be placeholders, so meant to be replaced. For me, that's how AI generative should be used, something to start the project, right? And if someone's using AI as a reference for how to draw something, which I've done, which Kylist 1.0 model, the one I'm using right now, I figured out to use the body lines based on the random generation that a AI did for body lines for a cyberpunk character, and I'm like, actually, I can use that to kind of come up with my own body line art, you know? So like, I used it as a reference for that, and it's like, there's nothing wrong with that because it wasn't used on the model. I didn't even use it in the artwork. I just copied, or I didn't copy, I just used it as a reference. I was looking at it to get inspiration for like how I wanted to do the lines on the body, you know? Like, that's fine. I don't have any issue with that. I've done it myself. Sometimes it can come up with some random weird shit, and sometimes that actually makes some pretty interesting ideas, you know? That's cool too? Yeah, it's just my paintbrush. Yeah. It depends on how much I'm pushing on it, see? It's not that it's doing that automatically. That's me. That's all my handiwork. That's just me doing that. That's me relieving pressure and pushing down harder to make it get bigger. That's even more impressive. It's not automatic. No, it's all me. It's all me, baby. It's even cooler because it's not even automatic. That's my handiwork. It's my own skill. Yeah, a lot of the brushes do that. That's why I like this one for filling, because it doesn't have any texture on it, but if I want to apply texture, I can also do that too. Isn't that cool? I can texture the brush, I can change the shape of the brush, I can also change how much pressure it takes. or like how very, how big or small it can be, like obviously. Um, yeah, it's pretty cool. It is a neat tool. I can also make it so that it resists like the random jittering of hands so that it's smoother. I don't do that just because I like developing my own skill and getting used to like having steadier hands like practice, but you can do that and it's a nice little bonus. It's like adding a slight bit of auto-tune to your singing. It's not doing much and it's not that noticeable, but it is noticeable. And it just helps. But yeah, on the AI, like, you might think, oh, as an artist, he probably is against it. I'm against it, but not for the reason you might think. And I've talked about it before, and I think that if people are to use AI in my community, I'd rather you did for like funny stuff than for some unsavory individually to go into my community and start generating shit that I don't like. I'd rather have someone do it harmlessly within my own community, regardless of what I think about it. I'm not going to incentivize people to make AI of my stuff, but I won't disown you if you do, you know? I'll laugh at it. I'll think it's funny. As long as it's funny, I don't have a problem. If it's funny, then I can laugh at it. Like, I had someone do like a TikTok dance AI of me, and I'm like, it looks stupid and cringe, but like, I didn't disown the person or frown on him for using it. No, I just made fun of it because it made me look scary. Like, he didn't have a reference for the second half of my body, so it was all stretched and warped and creepy, and it looked like I was gonna crawl down the hallway on the walls or something like that, or like on the ceiling, like a demon. It was terrifying, dude. It was scary. I didn't like it. Like, AI has its place, and unfortunately, if I could choose to just not have it at all, I probably would. But since that's not an option, I just say, if you want to make AI of me, make it funny. And then I won't care. I'm not going to frown on you for doing it. And if people freak out in my Discord about making AI, then I'll just tell them I told them they could. So, I gave him permission. The ER drama sucks because I was actually going to do content creation, something artistic, music parody, if you want to know. But the drama just made me reconsider. It's so boring. Thanks for the boring pun. Continuing the joke. Yeah, man. I mean, that's cool to hear. You can still do music parodies. You know what a goal of mine is, Lamb? And why I'm trying so hard for my character? I don't make him hot because I want him to be simped after. I don't make my VTuber character to get attention. You know that. I don't need to tell you that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want to make my design impactful because it means that people will be more inspired and drawn to make art of him and be attached to the face that I give him. That's what Project Kai is supposed to be. It's a redesign, recontextualization of my character in hopes that it will be drawable and people will be attached enough to the character to want to draw it. Because, like, the moments where I've seen people do fan art of me, it's so sweet. Like, I don't care how good it looks. The fact that even somebody considered making AI of me, I don't care that they drew it. Or if they didn't, it's the fact that someone is connected enough to my character, inspired enough to go and do something for it, Like, that is so interesting. It's so inspiring. It's so cool to see. And, like, when people make stuff of me, I'm going to obviously put it on my channel if they want me to. Duh. Like, how all these creators have, like, fan art that they put on their end cards and stuff? Oh, I want to do that. But, like, I got to give them a design worth drawing. So, that's why I'm continuously trying to improve on my design. I'm always trying to make it better. I'm always trying to figure out ways to like, just make it better, Make it something that people can reproduce and get attached to and be memorable at the same time. Hard to do, but I think this one is nailing it. You're not sure if you want to promote the game anymore. I'm not sure that I want to do that either. Shit, man, I'm already doing it. If by doing this artwork, I'm technically promoting it, you know? I mean, I'm not painting this in a bad light, pun intended, but like, yeah, art puns. But like, even I mean, technically making this drawing is supporting them. I don't know, man. That's the thing, is like, I can't blame the artists on the dev team. I can't blame the character designers. I can't blame the developers. I can't blame any of that because they aren't the decision makers. They aren't the people that choose this stuff. They aren't the ones that delete social media posts to hide the comment section and try and snuff the flames and hide. They're not the ones that do that. So I'm not going to get mad at the graphic designers and people that are making the character designs and artwork because they're doing it completely out of passion. They don't make those decisions. They probably had nothing to do with any of this. They weren't the ones that hired Bihyeong's voice actor. They're not in charge of that. They're just in charge of making the character, and they probably loved her as much as we probably would. But like, it's entirely the PR team and executives. Exactly. It's not their fault. And because of this, I look at this character and I'm like, I still want to make art for her because I respect the people that made her. I still respect the people behind the art direction and whatnot because they cooked. Again, I like the character design and I like where they were going with it. But like, you know, it's just unfortunate that she has to go under this controversy, and it's a character that I feel like imagine, okay, let me put it into perspective from my own. I'm gonna put it into myself in their shoes. Imagine like I made a VTuber model, right, for someone, and I give them the VTuber model. They buy it off of me as a commission, and they start doing their career with it. And then that person turns out to be a bad person. Well, I didn't have anything to do with that. My character has nothing to do with that. I made it. It's their character, sure. But like, I put a bunch of art into that. I put a lot of work and consideration and time and effort and passion and skill into the thing to make their character. And I wanted to make it as good as possible. And I did all those things. And yet it goes into the hands of someone who's terrible. So now that perception that people have of that artwork that is linked to me is now associated with the terrible person that owns it. And there's nothing that I can do about that. And maybe it's a character design that I absolutely loved. It's like maybe someone gives me a commission for a design. Like, this is my fear when I start doing commissions. What if one day I do a commission for somebody and they turn out to be some like horrible person, and it's a character design that I loved and really had like a huge part in making, and it's like, oh, I love this character. Or maybe it's one of my adoptable models and I put a lot of effort into this character and I'm like, man, I love this design, this was so cool, and someone buys it. I'm like, oh, there you go, someone really liked my design, wow, this is sick, and they turn out to be terrible. And it's like, well, I know the rational part of me knows that there's no point in worrying about that because the chances are that it might happen, but it has nothing to do with me. And no one's going to go to the artist that made the model to freak out. No, they're going to be complaining about the person who's being bad. They know I have nothing to do with it. I just did my job and I made the artwork. Like, I was just paid to do it. I was just doing what I was supposed to do. I didn't know who they were. It didn't matter. So, you know, like, the rational part of me knows, but like, what if I really like that character and I don't own it anymore, and now I have to know that it's associated with this person and there's nothing I can do about it? It's like, what if I really liked them? Well, I sold it, so I don't own it anymore, but it's my character, or at least it was. I'm not worried people will be associate it with me or like the terrible actor. I don't imagine that it would have anything to do with me, but like, you know, it's still something that I created out of love and passion and effort, and then someone goes and turns it around. It's like, it's just a work of someone passionate about the thing that is now completely disrespected and disregarded simply because it's surrounded by controversy that has nothing to do with it. As an artist, I can recognize the passion and time and effort that the people who made the character design put into it. I can see this, and it's a really well designed character. And they put a lot of work and effort into it. And she's adorable, and I love it. But like, it's just unfortunate. It's just sad to see. Oh god, skin mask. I didn't mean that color. I just gave you all nightmares. Oh my god. Do we like the gray mask better, or would we rather brown mask, do we think? Because like I could just copy the color from the boars in game. Like she's just wearing the head of one of the boars in game. And she even put freaking like eyeliner on it. I think I like that. That's kind of funny. You like the brown better? I think so too. Let me see. Eternal Return 4. I want to see what kind of color they got going on here. Oh, the Reddit's like on fire. Yeah, I could have seen that coming. Shut up with the ads. Go away. I just need to color crop it. Stop. I just need the picture. Fuck off. I just need the color. Like her original VA, she kills the boar before cosplaying. Yes. Yeah, that's what I imagine. Dude. Crony, please. Crony, if you do any cosplays at all, I don't know your content well enough. I don't know if you're a cosplayer, but if you are, I think the community would pay you any amount of money to see you cosplay Bihyeong and wear an Inosuke mask. Like, I'm just saying, like, it would be fucking hilarious. I think she would get all the respect in the world from me. I would be a permanent viewer, like, forever if she did that. Dude. I would lose my shit. What a world we live in. Yeah, I'll just copy the in-game boar. That probably makes more sense. You have whites at all? You don't? Okay. I mean, that's just the in-game character model. I think I like the eyes better. Okay. Yeah, I like this brown better. Let's see. Let's just make it a darker version of this one. Yeah. What's your hat color? Gray? More gray? You just have a lot of gray. Alright. I need to go in about 12 minutes. So we'll wrap up the base color. We're almost done. And then I'm going to dip and go help Chizu with some troubleshooting. I am turning into one of my Oshis. Dude, I'm helping all of my VTuber friends with technical problems and VTuber stuff. Like, I'm just turning into Sayu, dude. I feel like I'm the Sayu / Bao of the group. This is so weird. I'm just becoming my Oshis. Oh, God. Oh, no. Who is Sayu? CYCU. Or CYYU. Sorry. Sayu VTuber? You've probably seen him. He's a voice actor, extremely popular one. He's the voice of Deadpool in Marvel Rivals. Also, Lamp, since you're here, I was telling Abyss, I don't know if you're here for it, but it would be really funny if we did a try not to laugh and you guys just send me like internet stuff, new or old, I don't care. It could be YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok if you prefer, or whatever you guys choose. If you set like some stuff up, like we can just get the community to send you guys things. Obviously, you'll vet it. Um, just make sure that it's TOS and that you think it's funny. If you think it's funny, I'll probably think it's funny. I don't know. Whatever you think would make me laugh. And then we'll also have the community decide like what kind of punishments they would want, or things that they would want me to put on a wheel I could spin or something like that. Various ideas, like maybe I eat hot sauce, classic, you know, like, or maybe I got to do like 5 truths, and I have to tell you anything. I have to answer honestly. You don't have so much videos in mind, but it will be funny. Yeah, it would be hilarious, and I've seen a lot of my Yoshis doing it too. I'm like, that sounds funny. I just never bothered because I didn't feel like I had a big enough community to have people to go find stuff, but we do now. So if that's an idea you guys are interested in, I would love to make a video on that. Do it with the brain cells. Oh, okay. I could probably get at least one of them. I don't know if I could get all of them, but if you had to pick, you said May. Okay. Yeah, May would be delightful. You like this idea? Good. Okay. I will ping the Discord later, and I'll do like all the deets and like what my ideas are, and you guys can figure out with the community as my mods. Give you something to do. First little mission for you, I guess. The point is just to make May laugh, so her laugh gets transferred to you. Shit, I didn't even think of that. Oh no, and she laughs at goddamn everything, dude. No, wait, fuck. No, she laughs at the stupidest things, but if she starts laughing, it's like impossible for me not to. God damn it. Get the work? Yeah, but the reward is to watch me lose my shit with May and see me suffer. I mean, which you guys absolutely love that. So, I mean, you love doing that, and I never give you an opportunity to do it. So, this is me giving people an opportunity for some reason. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't trust you guys. I know that it would be fun though, and you would love it. So, yeah, I mean, it would be funny. It'd be a good YouTube video, I'll admit. This is only if you guys want to do that. So I'll ask you, Mason, and Abyss as my mods. You 3 will work together. You don't have to do it by yourself. It's not a thing that I would ask one person to do. That would suck. It's not going to be that hard. Remember, the community is very small, and honestly, that's actually better because it's big enough to where enough people should have plenty of things to submit to you, but it's not big enough to where you'll have like an overload of things to look through, right? It'll be a tame amount of things because there won't be that many people to submit stuff. We're still a small community, but we're large enough to where we could host something like that. So that sounds perfect for a video idea. Because I've been trying to come up with stuff that we can do unrelated to video games. Possibly Khan would be interested. He likes dumb stuff like that. I definitely got to get May though. Like, that does sound hilarious. and I know that it's inevitably going to make it infinitely hard for me, but that's kind of the point, you know. Where's the fun if I don't fail at all? You know, if I don't laugh at anything. Kind of the point is to watch me suffer. So yeah, if you want to do that, we'll totally do that. I'll just ping the Discord and let everybody know. Completely up to you, though. I think Abyss liked the idea, but he went to bed, so I don't know if he confirmed. Mason probably would love the idea. Especially hearing that May might be there. I'll try and get her. I bet I could. Not this week, so probably next week if we are going to do this. Or 2 weeks from now to give you guys plenty of time to submit stuff and find memes and things. It can be memes, it can be videos, it can be really anything. The point is just to make me laugh. Send me some internet shit and see if you can get me to laugh. And if I do, I spin a wheel of punishment with a bunch of things you guys probably would have saw. I'll put a bunch of my own ideas on there, obviously, but I'll try and fish for some from you guys. Of course, I'll use them if I think they're fair. All right, that's pretty much it on the base color, I think. Oh no, the little horns. I need her horns. And then her base color's done. Oh my god. She's beautiful. I'm just to give you an idea of where I'm going with this. The main server is gonna love this. I should make that my PFP for a while on Discord. Of course, when it's done. When it's done. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna hopefully finish this over the weekend. But it has been a delightful week. Despite all the drama, at least the silver lining is that it seems like the community is, for the most part, pretty united on things. There's obviously toxicity from the 1%. That's always going to be that way. And it's horrendous, the things they're saying. But of course, we're all calling them out, man. We're all saying this is stupid. 99.9% of people have a brain, and we know what kind of people are doing it. So we're just gonna call them out like we've been. We're just gonna wait for Nimble Neuron to say or do anything about it. If they're gonna do that, we don't even know. But the point is, at least we got some hilarious hilarious memes coming out of it. So if there is a silver lining at all, it's that the memes are goddamn hilarious, and I love it. Anyway, cheers to another week, guys. All right, we'll end things there. I think that's a great spot. As you guys know, the drill, anybody who's new, I do all sorts of art content, not just weird little drawings like this. I do VTuber models, and I'm planning on doing commissions, but I've got a very big model on the way, my 2.0. The art is fully released. If you're not in my Discord, grab a link real quick with my command, or just look for my bot. It posts every now and then. Definitely check it out. We're super cool people. We hang out all the time in voice channel, off stream, play some games sometimes. Mostly Overwatch, but of course, you can queue up with Eternal Return if you still play with these peeps. Anyway, check out my art there if you're curious to see it. I think that's all I have. Yeah. I mean, my Patreon's there if you want to support as well, if you like it. The $1 unlocks access to absolutely everything that's on it. Anything more than that is completely up to you. So I deeply appreciate it. It pays for the programs I use to make this art. So I will see you guys around. I don't stream the next couple of days. It's Saturday, Sunday, but I will be back on Monday to show off the artwork and maybe cover whatever happens over the weekend. If you guys see anything, please let me know in my Eternal Return channel. Do not be afraid to tag me the second that something happens, because I wanna get all this together. And if anything major happens, that will be the only reason I stream over the weekend. If something like huge happens, I will stream at least for like a couple hours to cover it, just to keep you guys informed and talk about it and just stay active on this drama, because it's not often I cover drama, but this one's drama that matters. So it's important, and it is goddamn entertaining. So I'm just gonna lay on that bit. But all right, have a wonderful weekend, guys. It is Friday. Enjoy yourselves. Go get some food. Take a nap. Whatever you got to do. Stay cool, everybody. You guys are awesome. Anyway, I'll see you Monday. If you need me, I'll be in my Discord. Do not be afraid to ping me. I don't get mad at people. I'll raid you out before you all go. Yeah. Later, everybody.